Alrighty. You should have your Chromebooks closed. They have to be closed. All right. What you did last night for homework was you did Mango activities 11 through 15 DI, and you didn't do section 11 or 12 or 13, or you did section 14. And you already had the table filled out for your argument, but what you had to do last night is the listening chart. Your table does not have this is the listening chart on it. I just did that just for clarity on this document. Now, what you had to do then is think about that argument. If you were thought it was abuse, think about what the schizophrenia people said. If you thought it was schizophrenia, think about what the abuse people said. And I'm going to read these directions that's above this is the listening chart. You will also need to choose one of the groups to respond to individually. It will be your responsibility to delineate or describe one of their arguments in detail and evaluate or judge whether their reasoning is sound, free from error, good, and relevant, connected to it, as well as point out when irrelevant or not connected evidence is introduced. So for example, well, I'll tell you, for your homework, if you thought it was abuse, you have to put a schizophrenia argument here. But if you were schizophrenia, you have to put an abuse argument here. You're analyzing their argument. Here is an example only if you thought it was abuse in the first place, okay? You get a freebie here. So you can say the schizophrenia side said that Alicia went to the university and that people that are abused don't even get let out of the house. Now this has to be, even if you don't believe in general that it's schizophrenia, they did have some good points. So you have to explain why that was a good point in the next column. This is sound and relevant because they cited evidence that abusers sometimes do not let the people that they are abusing go out very much. So you can say, well, that was kind of a good argument. Then you'll have to think of another one and why it was a good argument. Now, the next part is an argument that you didn't think was good. Okay, and again, if you thought it was abuse, you have to do a schizophrenia argument over here that you didn't think was good. But if you're schizophrenia, you have to do an abuse argument here that you didn't think was good. Here's an example only that you might use only if you thought it was schizophrenia. You could say, the abuse people said that she was afraid of her father. And then you could say, but no, that can't be it. And you could say, that's not a good argument, abuse people, because part of schizophrenia is being delusional. So she is probably afraid of him for no reason. She's just being delusional.